Hello everybody. I know it's been quite a while since I have made a video, but I want to share a story with you all. I haven't done this type of content before, but this is just to help me and you understand a lot of things that have happened in my life, and hopefully this can help you if you're or were in a similar situation that I was, and this will also further help me dive deeper into my thoughts and just say things to a camera, more like talking to myself, which I'm pretty good at. I don't really know how I want to get started. I didn't write anything. I was planning on writing notes to myself to get all the points that I wanted down, but I'm just gonna raw dog this, so if this is like an hour of footage, I don't care. I will edit it, and hopefully I can get it out to you guys, because I think this can help a lot of people if this gets out to the right audience. I don't know, who knows? YouTube might punish me for not posting in like a month or so, but who knows? I just thought this was very important to me, and it could be very important to you guys, and it's also very important for like my age group to hear this, because I don't know, homes nowadays, like people have to go through these things so young, and I kind of want to be an example of that. And yeah, honestly, let's just get started. So what I thought out in my head, or the points that I wanted to make in this video, was the beginning of it, like where it started, like where it all started, how it finished, how I'm here today, and my tips for you guys who hopefully aren't going in the same situation as me. But if you are, then the tips for you. So the beginning. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. The earliest point where I can remember me having to deal with this sort of abusiveness was when I was maybe like third or fourth grade. That's the earliest I remember. Obviously, my memory is not that good. I can't remember these things. These honestly feel like just dreams now that I'm thankfully not in that type of home anymore. But I remember it was a very stupid reason for me to get spanked. Should I say the reason? I don't know. I don't know, my dad just had his problems, and I said something that he thought was wrong, and he was always like, he hated when I lied, so he spanked me for basically no reason until I shit myself. I say that to be funny to like other people, but like when I was in that moment, it was horrifying. And I was so young, and just like it made me afraid to get in trouble again and again and again, and it just felt like there was nothing I could do to get him off. He just kept hitting until there was a bunch of brown goop in my underwear. That was more of the funny ones. I'll get to the stuff that like actually changed my life and made me like at the peak of depression later, but that's the beginning. And I don't know if more things happened, just a bunch of reasons to keep getting myself out of trouble. Like when I was a kid, I always played with the opposite sex. Like I was definitely more of the Rizzler when I was a kid, and my dad saw that as like the behavior that like kind of like gay behavior, because I was only hanging out with girls. But that was only because there was a lot of bullies in my school, and he didn't know that. Or I tried to tell him, but he didn't listen. Maybe that's how it went down. Again, like my memory. But I assumed that I tried to tell him. And there was just a lot of stupid ideas that he came up with because he just wasn't in that same situation as me. And I occasionally played with the boys. I did play football and all that stuff like that, but I didn't have too much control over my emotions. So I think that's what kind of turned me away from playing with the boys, because they were so competitive. But like the girls, like they liked their different things. Like honestly, I was annoyed. Like they wanted to play like house all day and all that girly stuff, and I just wasn't having. So I was mostly alone for my elementary school years. But when he came to pick me up from aftercare, he saw me talking with the girls, and that was just what set him off and made me think that I was gay or whatever it was. And keep in mind, like I was in the elementary school, I didn't even like know what any of that stuff was, and I'm pretty sure I got like a few more like yellings and a bunch of verbal abuse because of that. So I just focused strictly on becoming more masculine over the years, and that definitely paid off. I mean, I'm here today, right? Like, definitely once I realized what that stuff was, I was like, yeah, I don't want to keep playing, and now I don't know how to talk to them. So I guess that kind of made it a little worse, but better at the same time. I don't know. I'm kind of getting off topic. Anyways, I'm kind of sick too. But here's another time, a more serious one. It was when we moved, not states. We just we moved. I lived in New Jersey. I mean, I live in New Jersey, but we moved towns. It was like I don't know. And at the house there, like incoming, another stupid reason. I guess I was taking my dog for a walk. Then once I come back, I see him eating soup, stuff like that. And when that's happening, my dog gets undone from her leash, and like a dog would, she starts like begging for the food, and he was like, his legs were like this, like how I'm sitting, and he was on the couch eating something, and my dog was under his legs, and I couldn't get him out. And obviously his stupid ass wasn't sorry, his arrogance, he just didn't lift his legs, and he was mocking me for how bad of a dog owner I was when he literally did nothing to take care of the dogs. I didn't really want to take care of her either. It was my sister's idea to get the dog, but I still, like, I grew very fond of her. But when she was doing this, I mean, it was expected, but he just escalated the situation too much. So when he finally started to say those things, like he asked me what could I do. He asked me what could I do to solve the problem, and such like that way that he started laughing. I did a little like that. I mocked him once. Just that 2 seconds of laughing set him off. He slowly walked towards me, and I was pinned against the wall, basically. I mean, he had his whole body on me, and he started spitting in my face because he accented like all his words, and he was like, "You want that smoke with me, boy?" You know, stuff like that. It was stupid, and I just remember smelling his breath filled with alcohol and like all that stuff. I just hated every second of it. I don't remember how. Oh, he moved me to another wall. His hands were on me. He grabbed me. He moved me to another wall. And once that happened, I think I threw like a punch or two to his stomach. He was fat. He's fat, by the way. He was fat. I don't know what he's like now. But yeah, obviously he probably didn't feel anything because, you know, the beer belly just, and mini me. I think this was when I was like 12 or 11 or something. Me throwing punches at him, he didn't feel shit, and he was complaining, saying like, he punched me. Yeah, I'm 11, 12 years old or something, and you're complaining? Come on, buddy, come on. And he throws me across the room. I remember sliding on the floor. My shirt was ripped. Ripped a lot of shirts back then. And I think I just ran upstairs or something like that. Oh wait, no, I ran outside, and I slept out there. It was pretty cold, and I think I might have gotten some sleep for a couple hours, and after that, it was, my mom came and told me to come inside because she couldn't bear me standing out there. I mean, not standing out there, sleeping out there the whole night. So I got back inside. Me, my dad, and my mom had a discussion, and my dad told me that we were on thin ice. I completely agreed. We were definitely on thin ice. I couldn't stand him. He just had the most stupid reasons for making all this shit happen, and the next day he just was fine. It was like nothing ever happened, and he was all lovey-dovey while I was cursed. I was a fucking child. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what happened to him in his lifetime, but I'm sorry, but you fucked up mine too, so I guess we're even. Anyways, now time for the last incident before I get to how it finished. This was the worst one. Thank God it was the last one, but this was definitely the worst. Not because he done anything to me. Well, he did, but like it wasn't that bad. It was the norm. But it was because I was peak depression, and I was thinking about ending it all. So I'll give you just a brief description. It was maybe like a year after the last incident happened, maybe. I don't even know. And my mom was away on a work trip, like 3 hours away. And I mean, it wasn't even a trip. Like, we were just, her building that she had to work at, it was 3 hours away, and she just had to go to work that day. My dad barges in. I have a PC finally, because like he was always strict on video games. He didn't want me to have any like sort of way to play any shooter games, fighting games, stuff like that. He was just so strict on that. Like, in context, my first time playing Fortnite was in 2022. Yeah, like 2022, 2023. Yeah, 2022. So yeah, that was his stuff on like video games, stuff like that. So I barely had a childhood. I missed out on a lot. But back to the situation. I was playing Roblox on my PC. My sister was there too. This was in like our room. Our house had a front house and a back house. We were in the back house. Me and my sister always hung out there to just get away from him, essentially. Like, we never stayed in our rooms because that was where he was. So I was playing Roblox and he just surprised me. He basically just like jumped at me. He didn't go on top of me. He thought it was funny. Obviously he had been drinking, stuff like that. And I don't know, I just remember his face. He was just like, stuff like that. He just popped out and be like, hey, what are you doing? And he just instantly checked my computer. I honestly don't remember what the reason was for everything that happens next to happen, but I remember what happens after that. So he starts yelling at me for some reason, I don't know why, and he flips the desk over with the PC on it. And I don't think the PC breaks, I don't think the monitor breaks, but I was just enjoying my time. I was having a good time, just playing Roblox, waiting until my bedtime to go back over. That happens. He talks a little bit more, but then he leaves. PC is still laying there. The table's flipped over, the monitor's on the ground. I don't think the monitor broke either. I was just crying, standing there, looking at it, looking at the life that I had. And then it drove me to do something that I will regret for the rest of my life. I went straight to the kitchen, grabbed a knife, and I'll just show you. I don't know if you could see it. I did that. Cut my skin. Quite a lot. I mean, not a lot, just like quite deep cut. And the blood, it just kept going and going, and I was getting lightheaded. And my sister saw it. She came. She saw the scene. Cursed. And then what I realized was that my dad didn't actually leave. He was just he was letting the dogs go to the bathroom. Then he came back. I just remember every time I closed my eyes, it was spinning. I was going into shock. Not that fast, actually. No. My dad, he said the worst things to me. He said that I'm gonna be the one who's going to jail, gonna be put in an asylum, and that you're never gonna be here ever again in this home. And then when the cops finally showed up, they wrapped the bandage. They did everything that they were supposed to. I told them the story, but like I said before, I would do anything to not be in trouble with him. So I didn't tell them everything. I mean, I told them everything that happened in that situation, but I didn't spill the beans about everything I'd been through and why I actually did it. I just told myself that it wasn't relevant, and I was already stuttering out of my mind. It was cold, I had a blanket wrapped around me. I was going into shock. For people who've gone through this, you know how I feel. Then now here, that was the end of that situation. I mean, now here's like the part where he got out of my life, and this was still the same night. So I ended up in the hospital. Like, the ambulance drove me to the hospital. It wasn't that bad of a cut. I mean, obviously I got stitches for it, stuff like that, right? But that was when the doctor came and asked me all these questions about like mental health, and the main question was, did I want to die that night? And my answer was kind of vague, or like not, it was hard to understand. I said no in front of my dad. I mean, I told him that he had to leave in order for me to answer these questions because I just couldn't talk in front of him anymore. I said no. I didn't want to die that night. But I said I wanted to feel something. I wanted to feel pain. And that just, it was confusing, but I guess I kind of understand it now. I just wanted to feel something other than his weight on mine, or something other than verbal abuse or me getting thrown across the room, just anything other than that. And that was the first thing that came to my mind. And then the good news was my mom finally came, and my dad got mad because my mom didn't say hi to him, and she was actually worried about the child that was on a hospital bed, and my dad left because of how mad he was. That was what told me that he isn't my father anymore. He couldn't. How could a dad just leave their kid, or not even try to understand why I did what I did? He still hasn't asked about it to this day. Never. Which means it probably cursed him what he saw. But he just felt like he didn't care. And my mom stayed there, and she slept that whole night on a chair kind of something like this. I think it was, no. It was a recline chair, yeah. From 1 a.m. probably till 8 a.m. And then we left the hospital. Of course, he came back on the drive home, but let's just say I saw some things in that hospital, because like they had the therapist to ask me again, all those questions. But I saw just things, and that was what made me never want to go through this situation again. And if he was still in my life today, I don't know if I'd be here right now. Okay, so now I got through 2 points, the beginning and the end. And I'll just give you like the space from then till now. Obviously the cut healed, it's still there, to remind me, but it healed. I moved again back to my original place. I'm going to a different school now and doing pretty well for myself, and I'm very healthy now. I am not battling depression anymore. I'm okay. I don't have the best grades or anything. I don't have the best SAT score, but I'm still learning new things. I don't have any abuse in my life anymore. I'm genuinely okay. Like, I can have those swings of like my mood. I can think that like, oh yeah, I want to kill myself. I want to do this. I want to do that. I don't want to be here anymore. But that's just like, you have a bad day. That's what that is. Not constantly building up depression like I was when I was with him. That was the worst time of my life, and I'm glad that I'm blessed to be out of that situation. So blessed. I thank God I try to thank God every day that I am here living with my mom, because, people have it worse. I'm blessed to be here. And, God had the story for me, and it turned out pretty well. So now here is tips from how I got to where I am now, from the finish. Can't really give you tips from the beginning to the end because, well, we all go through different things, and it's just a matter of survival. But that's really all I can say, because all families are different. It can be unhealthy in so many ways. It's crazy. But from the end to where I am now, I can give you tips on how I healed, on all those things. So I'll try, because some of these things are just hard to remember, and I've kind of just applied them to my daily life, and they've kind of just become my routine. So one is going to the gym. That changed my life forever, and I will never stop going, ever, because I went because of my motivation from what happened with that whole situation from the finish. Whole situation. I went because I wanted to be stronger than him. Not just physically, but I wanted to be mentally stronger than him or myself than what I was before. Obviously, I wanted to be more masculine. I wanted to look better. I wanted to get bigger. But I wanted to be the dad that I never had. At least look like it. Like, I just wanted to build structure so that I could take care of a family with like a good body, be strong for them. Because going takes discipline, showing up takes discipline. And my dad never showed up for me. So like how I keep showing up to the gym, I want to show up for my kids. I want to show up for my wife, and that we can have a beautiful family someday. That's why I went. Like, I always told myself that I wanted to be a superhero. I always loved them. Now the superhero that I want to be is the superhero to my children. I want to be able to play sports with them, be able to pick them up from school every day. I want to be in a situation where I've already built the discipline now, so I already have discipline later, because I know obviously I want to do other things than cooking, cleaning, picking up my children, right? I mean, it's a given, but those are productive things. So the more productive things that I do now, the more that I'm going to succeed later and have fun, you know? Okay, what is the second thing? I don't know. I don't know. Take some time with yourself. Like, genuinely, like, take some time in yourself in your room and just think about what you want to do in life. Think about your purpose. Think about what you're good at. Like, actually think positively about yourself. Like, do soul searching, do some sort of productive thing for yourself. For me, it was meditating or just getting closer to God. That really helped, because when I was there in the finish, when I had the blade in my hand, I was like, where are you, Father? Where are you? So I didn't believe he was with me. I was so depressed to the point where I just almost didn't believe that there was a God. But I found him again, and he's been here ever since, watching me through the ups, many downs, and he's putting me on a path to where there is success, as much as failure, but a lot of success. And through the choices you make, you eventually see that path. And if you look at yourself a year from where you are today, you will finally see that path. And I guess I don't really think there's a third thing, but just know that progress takes time. Not just in the gym, not just for battling depression, not just any of those motivation thingies or whatever it is. Just know, like, if you I'll take the gym for example. I looked at myself in the mirror every day and I saw nothing different. Literally nothing. But today I literally took my phone, I checked my Snapchat memories, and I saw me flexing in the mirror exactly a year ago on October 18th, 2024. I looked so bad compared to where I am now. Like there was definitely progress from like a year, like a year from that date, October 2023, right? Which I saw on October 2024. But now that I'm here, October 2025, I see those 2 years, that year, and it's just like, wow, I turned out all right. And I'm not saying don't look at yourself in the mirror every day. It's just that if you don't like keep some sort of memory or whatever, like you're never gonna see how much you changed over time, how much you've grown. And I've realized how much better I've gotten with like my social life, my life with God, my strive to do work that I don't want to do, but I mean, I gotta get it done to get the grades good, right? Especially, I mean, junior year. It's a big year. It's a big year, and I want to make it count. So for whoever is watching this video right now, just know that time will pass by no matter what. So you can either sit there feeling sorry for yourself or do something to pass that time that at least tries to fix that depression or that body that you don't want anymore, and just keep going, keep surviving, because all you need is just one little step per day. That's all you need. But just keep pushing, Keep doing whatever you can. And keep giving it 100% every day. You will see progress no matter what. No matter what type of thing it is, depression, the gym, your relationship with God. Just give it 100% every single day. You will find success. That was it for the video. Let me know if this helped you. Let me know in the comments, and I will see you soon.